Roboform is a powerful password manager that can store and manage as many passwords as you will ever need. This video is going to take you on a brief tour of some of the major features and settings of your Roboform program. Now, Roboform works along with your browser to quickly and securely store your login credentials in what's called a passcard, so it might look a little different depending upon which browser you're using. Now, for example, right now I'm in the Firefox browser, and this is the Google Chrome browser. In the Google Chrome browser, you have the Roboform icon up in the top right corner, which if you right-click on it, go to Options, you can show the lower Roboform toolbar, which by the way is just below the video. If I pull this up, you can see right there, that's the lower Roboform toolbar. And if I untick that box, it's going to go away just like that. And for any pop-up windows that show up, the Roboform toolbar will show up on the pop-up windows and so on. And we'll cover the more options here in just a second. I want to go ahead and bring this guy back in. Now, in addition to these options, you also have the ability to access all of those features on the toolbar down here, up here by simply left-clicking on the Roboform icon in the top right corner. And you can either toggle this vertically or horizontally. And on the toolbar, whether it's in the Chrome browser or the Firefox browser or the Internet Explorer browser, you have access to the same information. It may just look a little bit different. Let's take a look at the same thing. Go ahead and close this out over on our Firefox browser. Now in Firefox, for any toolbars that you have installed, you can toggle them on or off depending upon your personal preference by coming up here to View, then hovering over the toolbar option, and then adding a check mark to the left of whatever item you want to show up as a toolbar. And for this example, Roboform, tick that, and there's our Roboform toolbar. As you can see, pretty much the same information pops up here as did on the Chrome browser toolbar. Now you can make adjustments to all of this stuff here over here on the Roboform drop-down box. Just click on that. Now, as you can see, a lot of the information in the horizontal setting here can also be accessed here, but you got a lot more options here. For example, you can add contacts, safe notes, create additional identities, even add bookmarks. Now, all of these items here are safeguarded behind your master password. So whatever you put in your safe notes here, no one can gain access to that unless they have access to your master password. Likewise to the contacts, identities, as well as the logins and bookmarks. Now, if we come on down here to Help, any questions that you have about the program, you can find here. I mean, you've got access to a ton of information right here at your fingertips. Now, if we come over here to Options, this is kind of the heart of your Roboform setup. You can come in here and tweak just about anything. Some of the stuff you may never even encounter, but at least ways now you know where you can adjust it if you find the need. But under security, this is something that everybody should know about, because here's where you can add additional layers of security for your Roboform access. Under automatic log off, you've got several options here. Now, I've set this ridiculously high because I'm the only one that has access to my computer, and I think by default this is set to 120 minutes, a couple hours. So no matter what you're doing, you're working away here, every 2 hours you're automatically going to be logged off of Roboform. That was a little bit too much for me, so I bumped it up, quite a bit. So mine is never auto logged off. It's auto logged off whenever I turn off my computer, so I have to re-log in whenever I turn my computer back on. But you have these options here to play with. User data, autosave, autofill, toolbar, start page. Tons of information in here that you should definitely be aware of. And now that you know where to go to get that information and change it if need be, you can maximize the use of your Roboform program. And again, that's under Options. So we'll cancel this out. And we come on back to our Chrome browser. And if we right-click, go to Options, click on More Options, we come to the same spot. So there's a couple of ways you can get to your Roboform options, but knowing how to get here, and especially under the security feature, it's a must. This is going to bring us to the end of this video on a tour of your Roboform password manager. Thanks for watching, and you have a great day.